I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now the starting group for Orlando. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bain. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, we've got Doncic. LeBron James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then there's Smart, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Smart, wide open, he fires. Offline with his 3. And it's Orlando's ball. Wagner outside. Carter outside. Pass to Banchero. 6 to shoot. Over James. And it's Banchero missing.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Here's Doncic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. About 1 minute into the first quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Doncic, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Banchero against Doncic. From 13, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
LeBron can't get it to go. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Doncic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to James. The tray. Here's Ayton. Rebound by the Magic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Suggs. It's good.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. James, the pass to Doncic. Suggs with the steal. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
Now here's James. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Banchero with the ball. Covered by LeBron. There's the lob to Carter. And stolen by Ayton. To the paint. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Smart. LeBron's got his second bucket.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
11 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. LeBron drives in. Ayton finds LaRavia. Now, here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Over Suggs. Doncic, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Doncic against Suggs. Outside, Bane. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And LaRavia slams it in.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Payne for 3. Doncic grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smart. Here's LaRavia. Guarded by Bane. And here's Doncic from the arc. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Banchero. Bane with it. LaRavia's there. Kicks it out to Banchero. Clock at 4. Over LeBron. And it's Banchero missing.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Banchero. James against Banchero. And it's James missing. The Magic have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
And it's Banchero missing. Los Angeles has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Ayton. Yes! And Ayton throws it down.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
Orlando trailing here. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smart. Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. Pass to Wagner. And here's Carter. Vanderbilt defending, and it's Carter missing. And here's the Lakers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's James. Reeves outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
It's good.
Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Their offense gets that much better when the D has to pay attention to Reeves outside the arc.
Orlando moving the ball around. Payne for three. A rebound by the Lakers. Now Hachimura. Doncic outside. On the wing, James. Good, nice job down low. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now, here's Banchero. Clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They've gone on a 13-0 run. LeBron outside. Reeves with the screen for LeBron. Back to Hachimura. Here's Black. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
The first free throw is good. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for James. And Smith subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luke Kennard comes in for Smith. The Magic trail by 6. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. On defense, the Lakers. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Hayes. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-1 run. Reeves the pass to Kennard. Back to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in. Reeves has got 5 points so far.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. So it's the Lakers now, following the 3 from Franz Wagner. And yes, it's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Banchero. Here's De Silva. Vanderbilt defending. Wagner on the wing. Offensive rebound. And Carter with his second chance points.
And how about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
Reeves with it. Stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Banchero. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Reeves. He's got 7. From outside, off the mark. 1:02 left to play in the first. Wagner kicks to Carter. Black the pass to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Kennard. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
James checked in for Jackson Hayes. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter, and it's Bane in for Banchero. Now here's James. He has 6 from past the arc, and Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Orlando. It's a 3-point game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's LeBron. With 1 on the clock, and it's good, 2 points. LeBron's got 8 points. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, up 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Luke Kennard out there with Austin Reed. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Black. Rebound the Lakers. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And again, it's the Lakers.
Oh, when Rui hits the mid-range, it makes him that much tougher to handle.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Isaac. Shoots over Hachimura. Isaac misses.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Magic shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Pass to De Silva. Fires for 3. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. Here's Suggs. Puts up a 3. Black, no good. Lakers leading by 9. Reeves outside. James in the post. Defended by Bitadze. Suggs looking around. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Bane. Hits it from 3-point range. Bane's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Suggs against Reeves. Pass to LeBron. And here is Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now, here's Bane. Over LeBron. He can't get that one. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Big slam from Bane. I love whenever he uses that athleticism in close.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Doncic is checked in for Kennard. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Here's Reeves. 7 points in the game. Doncic outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Da Silva with the rebound. The Magic trail by 7. Pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Batadze setting a screen for Suggs. Offensive rebound. Payne looking around. There's the triple. His 5th miss. Now 2 for 7 from the floor. Here's Doncic. Oh, the strength of LeBron.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bane. No good on the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline.
Take a break.
For a young
break.
group, that is uncommon. And it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
And he makes the first. And you think of the great shot creators. Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
Here's Reeves after the made shot from Desmond Bane. Vanderbilt a screen on Bane. Here's Reeves, solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Reeves has got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Lakers. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wagner kicks to Bane. Batadze setting a screen for Bane. And Batadze throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Shot from 12. And he can't bank that one in. The Magic trail by 8. Pass to Da Silva. They set the pick. Wagner outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wagner's got 6.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Vanderbilt a screen on Wagner. From deep LeBron. Rebound by the Magic. Batadze's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Suggs against Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Hachimura. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Anthony Black comes in for Bane. Patadze hits them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's Doncic battling down low.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And here is Suggs. Banchero outside. Wagner outside. From deep three-point land. And it's Suggs missing. Lakers leading by 5. Doncic passes to Ayton. And stolen by Wagner. Inside. Here's Black. James covering. Black, no good. Reeves in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
Now, here's Suggs. Wagner, right side. The 3. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Suggs.
Tremendous vision. Passing out of the shot, that's great decision making.
Here's Doncic. This one for 3. The 3 ball from Doncic.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
To the inside. Here's Wagner. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points for Franz Wagner.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Banchero against James. Outside, Smart. From deep, Reeves. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
We've seen this before. Reeves is a skilled offensive player. He can fill it up.
Banchero outside. Here's the drive. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for James. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Orlando also making some changes. Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Bane in for Anthony Black. Here's Ayton. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. To the left wing. Here's Ayton. Pocket 6. In the corner. Smart with it. Drops in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And it really helps Smart's confidence when he's hitting from deep. It makes their offense so much more impressive.
Here's the screen. Here's Suggs. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LA's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri's showing off that athletic ability.
Now, here's Wagner. 8 points for him. Carter outside. Pass to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Back to Carter. And stolen by Ayton. Fast break, the Lakers. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Bane. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. The Magic trail by 11. Carter with a screen on Vanderbilt. Banchero finds Carter, and the shot goes in. Carter's got his second basket.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Now here's Ayton. Doncic passes to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Back to Doncic. Outside for Smart. Bane with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Just too much speed on the break. Bane getting way out front for the finish.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Vanderbilt. He's covered by Banchero. That one drops for him.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Carter with a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Banchero. No good with the wing jumper.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Doncic. And so in the game for the Magic, running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Now, Banchero. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Nice shot by James.
But James is so good at disguising his pull-up jumper.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player, a generational talent. Back to you guys.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Back to Laravia. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Laravia's got his second bucket tonight.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 5. And the rejection by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Doncic kicks to Smart. Doncic with a screen for Smart. Back to Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Banchero inside, working on James, and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The kick out to Bane.
Stellar defense from Smart. I just love how active he is on this end.
Doncic passes to LeBron. Here's Ayton. Back to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And it's Doncic missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers leading by 10. And here's Doncic from the arc. No good that time. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Wagner on the wing. Banchero outside. That 3 off the mark. LA's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Laravia. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now James, after the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Ayton a screen on Suggs. Down low. Right block shot. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 9 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Smart passes to James. And the Lakers with another miss. The Magic trail by 7. Releases. And it's Banchero missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the middle. It's deflected. Laravia finds James. Now Doncic. Off target from three-point range. Inside. Doncic with the steal. The 3. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
This is why you can't let Ayton get established positioning down low, or else you just got to foul him.
No good on the free throw.
A double-double machine who can also block shots. You won't find many centers with Ayton's size and talent.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
He can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Vanderbilt's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Orlando on D. Lakers working the ball around now. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. For three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Banchero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
It's good.
Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Both free throws good from Banchero.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
Pass to LeBron. Over Banchero. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Payne for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Bane's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
There's just no hesitation from 3 for Bane. He is trigger happy out there at all times.
Here's James. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice finish there to put him up in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get some more of those touches down the stretch.
Wagner against Smart. Baseline J on the way. And it's Banchero missing.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Black. And it's Orlando with another.
Taking full advantage of a gap in the mid-range coverage.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Reeves with it, guarded by Bane. The 3 for Doncic.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Reeves the pass to LeBron. Unable to get that one. Great defense that time from Banchero. Pass to Wagner. To the paint. They double him with James. Kicks it out to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Carter with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves the pass to Doncic. And here's Smart. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Luke Kennard comes in for Smart. The Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Bounce pass Wagner to the inside and finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Now, here's Doncic. Black defending. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Lakers working the ball around now. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic with the lead. Black in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Black, no good. Reeves in the corner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Banchero. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Magic making a change here as well. De Silva's checked in. Here's Reeves. Black defending. Hayes the pass to Reeves. And they call an illegal screen here.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Outside, Bain. Pass to Isaac. Vanderbilt with the block. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Good on the triple. Hachimura's got 10 points.
And the coaching staff loves it. It's why they encourage Hachimura to fire away.
To the middle is Bitadze, and Bitadze throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Three-pointer. Hachimura, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's De Silva. He's covered by Hachimura. Isaac passes to Bitadze. Over Hayes. Off the left rim and out. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Wasted no time on that one. 13 points in the game.
Looking cool and comfortable from the corner. It's Hachimura.
Pass to De Silva. Down low. And Isaac throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Los Angeles guys shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Reeves. Black defending. Now Reeves to the paint, 2 on the clock, and Hachimura with the lay-in. Hachimura's got 8 here in the quarter. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Lakers lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the forward positions, James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Vanderbilt in at the center position. That's the Laker 5.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's James. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Reeves. No good on the triple. Well, Orlando shooting 43% for the game. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now Black. Here's De Silva. 5 to shoot. It's Suggs with the drive. Bank in off the glass. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
As we turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Wendell Carter. Allie?
Well, I had a moment to catch up with the Magic's head athletic trainer. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. A return tonight is no longer in the cards. The question now is this a multi-game injury? Something that's yet to be determined. Guys?
Allie, thank you for the update.
Yeah, it's encouraging news, and it's a shout out to his toughness.
Shoot 2.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Reeves. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Magic leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Isaac. Left side, Suggs. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Kennard finds Reeves. Inside, Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
There are so many ways Hachimura gets the job done.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to De Silva. Isaac down low. He's against Vanderbilt. Now Suggs. Clock at 6. Now Black. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
LeBron with a screen on Suggs. Reeves against Suggs. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. Down low and stolen by Wagner. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
You can't be reckless around Wagner because he is always looking to be aggressive defensively.
On the wing, Reeves. Back to James. And they double up James. Kennard for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight. Magic leading by 4. Wagner on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Pass to De Silva. Stolen by Reeves. Suggs brings the double team. For the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Isaac outside. Now Suggs. Isaac a screen on Reeves. Vanderbilt with the steal. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Hachimura with it. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Lakers with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Luke Kennard. Orlando also making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Wagner. And it's Bane in for Suggs. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now, here's Isaac. Banchero inside. He's covered by Hachimura. Banchero, that's good.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Reeves against Bane. Back to Reeves. LeBron with a screen on Bane. Reeves can't hit.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Black, guarded by Doncic. On the wing, Isaac. Outside, Bane. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hachimura. Great defense that time from Banchero. And he lays it straight in. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to LeBron. James absolutely owning the inside.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Hachimura against Banchero. Shoots over Hachimura. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Pass to James. Back to Reeves. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Isaac a screen. Bane against Reeves. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Excellent job converting inside. Bane's guys encourage him to be aggressive down there.
Outside, James. Pass to Hayes. Bane against Reeves. Over Bane. Reeves can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Picked his pocket. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Now Reeves. The three doesn't go.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Some changes for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. Lakers trail by 7. James outside. Jacks up a 3. That one misses. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Wagner cleared away by Ayton. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now, here's Doncic. The long shot, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Rebound by Smart. The Lakers shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Misses the three. The Magic leading by 7. Now Batase finishes inside on the nice dish.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Cleared away by Batase. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Payne. Now Banchero. Cleared away by Ayton. We've got 1:13 left to play in the final quarter. James outside. LeBron James attacking. Smart. Another chance. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
Look, LeBron James is just dominant in every aspect of the game. Look, he just bodies people and able to get a second look.
Now, here's Banchero. Suggs outside. Here's Payne. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from deep. It's off target.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Steps back. Doncic. Good.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Timeout called the Lakers. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
LeBron. And the 3 misses. Outside, Suggs.